Yo, welcome back to the channel. Kamusta sa inyong lahat? Now that she's dropped, when you hear the name Cantarella, you think of a graceful yet deadly presence. A woman who walks the fine line between elegance and silent menace. And insane jiggle physics, I may add. And now she's finally here, smashing sales records and proving that she's not just all style but also overwhelming substance. With a mix of devastating damage and sustain, she's making a case for being one of the strongest characters in Wuthering Waves. But did you know Cantarella was historically the name of a poison rumored to be used by the infamous Borgia family? It was allegedly an odorless, tasteless substance perfect for eliminating political enemies with a casual sip of fine wine. Kuro Games might want you to believe their Cantarella is just a mysterious resonator with a penchant for assassination. But history tells us otherwise. Lucrezia Borgia, the daughter of Pope Alexander VI, was accused of using poison to remove inconvenient obstacles, husbands, rivals, and anyone else standing in the way of her family's ambitions. Coincidence? Or a deliberate nod? Lucrezia and Cantarella, are they sisters across time? Let's talk about Lucrezia Borgia first. If she had a LinkedIn bio, it would read something like this: the daughter of a pope, married 3 times, suspected poisoner, Renaissance power player. The rumors surrounding her were so scandalous that they make even Cantarella's most cryptic lore drops and suggestive tongue movements look tame. The Borgias were infamous for their mastery of poison, allegedly perfecting the art of discreet assassination through a lethal arsenal that included arsenic, strychnine, cantaridin, and aconite. These deadly substances were supposedly hidden in drinks, woven into clothing, dusted onto gloves, smeared onto book pages, tucked into flowers, and even disguised within medicinal treatments. Their poison collection was said to be curated with the same expertise and reverence as their finest vintage wines. And among their alleged creations was the elusive Cantarella, a poison so effective, deceptive, and insidiously slow-acting that it became legendary. Some historians speculate that it was a refined form of arsenic, possibly enhanced with putrefactive alkaloids extracted from decaying organic matter. Tasteless and odorless, Cantarella was the perfect instrument for political maneuvering, slipping past suspicion and ensuring that enemies perished without a trace of foul play. Its true composition remains a mystery, buried beneath centuries of intrigue, speculation, and whispered warnings about the deadliest name in history. Lucrezia was a political pawn in her family's endless schemes, married off repeatedly to forge alliances. But she wasn't just a victim. She played the game as well as any of them. She was well known for her beauty, her intelligence, and her ability to navigate the dangerous world of Italian politics. Sounds familiar? Cantarella, much like Lucrezia, is a woman of mystery, moving through the shadows with a grace that suggests she is always 10 steps ahead. Both women had powerful men in their lives who shaped their fates. Lucrezia's father, Pope Alexander VI, and her brother, Cesare Borgia, were notorious for their ruthless tactics, much like the enigmatic figures lurking in Cantarella's backstory. The way she speaks in riddles, the way she operates in the gray areas of morality, it all screams Renaissance intrigue. Wuthering Waves isn't exactly 15th century Italy, but Cantarella's world is just as treacherous. Although it is well known that Rinascita is based off of Venice, where Lucrezia lived and played her cards. Factions clash, hidden agendas unfold, and power is everything. Her presence alone suggests she's more than just a fighter, she's a chess master in a game where most people don't even know they're playing. Lucrezia was accused of orchestrating poisonings and betrayals. But she ultimately survived and thrived in a male-dominated world. Cantarella seems to embody that same legacy, wrapped in an air of mystery. Just like Lucrezia, she leaves people wondering if she's a puppet or if she is the one pulling the strings. And if Kuro Games truly based her on Lucrezia, we have to ask, what's next for Cantarella? More political maneuvering? A sudden tragic romance? Maybe she'll accidentally outlive a few rivals? After all, if history is anything to go by, that's just what a Borgia would do. So far, based on what we've seen, Cantarella is working with the Rover and Carthetiya to settle the ongoing power struggle in Resonators, all the while cementing her place as one of the strongest and most sought-after characters in the game. With her mix of deadly precision, near immortal sustain, and the ability to manipulate situations to her advantage, she is proving that she's not just a shadowy figure, she's a queen in the making. While this is a clear deviation from Lucrezia's story, the echoes of political cunning and strategic survival remain. And if history is anything to go by, Cantarella's journey is only getting started. The latest revelations in Wuthering Waves version 2.2 have sent the community into a frenzy. Cantarella, once thought to be a rogue operator driven purely by her own motives, now appears to be something much greater, a figure of prophecy, a force of divine intervention, and perhaps the key to an age-old struggle. It turns out that Cantarella could actually be the new Blessed Maiden, a title that carries immense significance. Long ago, the Blessed Maiden was believed to be a guiding force against the rising darkness, a figure who could shift the tides of fate itself. And now, Cantarella steps into that role, aligning herself with none other than carthetiya herself, in a desperate bid to bring down the Leviathan and its enigmatic resonator, Fleur de Lis. This revelation doesn't just shake up her personal story, it reshapes the entire narrative of Wuthering Waves, suggesting that Cantarella's journey was never just about survival or political maneuvering, but about something far grander. Was her path always leading to this moment? Did she know her destiny all along? Or has she been playing the longest con in history, only revealing her hand now that the stakes are impossibly high? And the Rover has revealed himself. If Lucrezia was once mythologized as both an angel and a villain, Cantarella now finds herself in the same duality. Is she a savior, or just another tactician playing an impossibly long game? The echoes of Lucrezia's legacy linger, and as Cantarella's story unfolds, one thing remains clear. She is not just surviving history, she is actually rewriting it. Cantarella isn't just another resonator in the game. She's a key player, a pivotal force in the liberation of Resonators, and a master strategist whose influence extends far beyond what even she may realize. Whether she acts out of self-interest or a deeper sense of duty, her actions are rewriting the fate of an entire nation. With every calculated move and enigmatic alliance, she proves that she is not just a survivor of this treacherous world, she is its architect. Her name alone carries a legacy of intrigue, and her role in Wuthering Waves might be far more dangerous than we realize. Will she be the one pulling the strings from the shadows? Will her past hold secrets that shake the very foundations of this world? Or will she, like Lucrezia, be misunderstood by history, reduced to rumors and whispers? One thing's for sure, if Cantarella ever offers you a drink, you might want to think twice before taking a sip. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Thank you so much for watching, maraming salamat po, and I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye!